Well, hi guys. It's Friday, August the 7th, and I'm getting ready to go head back to John Deere to get this replaced. Uh, Brand new belt, and it has cuts in it. I didn't notice it until I got home. Belt was laying this way, and I just happened to grab it where that cut was. Felt something odd when I was pulling it up, turned it over, and saw that. So it's going back. So we'll be back here in a minute, guys. This is a first. This is an absolute first that I've ever had this problem. But for me, this is normal. Be back here in a bit, guys. Oh, hi, guys. Um, I've wanted to do something for a long time. And I'm finally getting the opportunity to do that. In that I want to see, I've always wanted to know and see if aftermarket belts are as good as OEM belts. Well, on the 4400, I've had that opportunity. There's a saying that goes, you replace one, you replace them all. And there's really a really good reason for that. It can be an awful pain in the butt to change the belts on. So I decided to do that very thing. Find out if OEM is as good as, or if aftermarket is good as OEM. So I decided a fair test would be put all belts from one on one side and all belts from the other on the other side. That was the plan. So I had ordered belts from Shope Manufacturing. And in the past, I've always had really good luck with Shope. Never had any problems. Till I made this order. And I'm still kind of going back and forth with them on it. But, all the belts on the right hand side are going to be Shope, except three. One is this belt right here for the tack drive for the cylinder. Not available from Shope. Two is the belt that I've been having such a problem with Shope with that they said I didn't order, but that I did order and I did pay for. We're still having an issue. And three, the long chopper belt. Now, I was originally going to get these from Shope. But after 2 weeks, we can't get this belt shipped from them without an act of Congress. I said, to heck with it. I got them from Deere. So, in total, there is just a little over $900 to put all the belts on the machine, other than the engine. Okay? Put a new fan belt on, and the other belts up there look good. But I may change them. I don't know. But like I said, I've got all the belts for the right hand side, the drive side, from John Deere. And that would be, you know, your traction drive belts, this one and this one. The header drive belt, feeder house drive. Counter shaft drive belt. Hydraulic pump drive belt. Unloading auger drive belt. And the variable speed separator fan belt. Now, as I said, these are all John Deere belts. Now, like I said, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time for my own personal thing. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, interesting side note. When I cut the wheat, it was unbearably hot and humid. Unbearably hot. I had the fan of the combine running in the cab, but it really didn't seem like it was doing much anything. So one of the things I did once I got it back in here was pull the filter out, figuring it was 50 years old, plugged up, and nasty. This is the filter. And I would say it was just put in there not long ago, because it is not dirty. And the reason it is not dirty, and the reason it wasn't cooling, somebody had put this between that filter and the louvered portion of the back of the cab where it draws air in. So it didn't plug the other filter up. Well, any of you guys know anything, this foam rubber, you're not going to get a lot of air movement through it. So it plugged up this, and basically what it was doing was sucking air from inside the cab wherever it could into the fans and blowing it back, recirculating it. So I wasn't getting really any air through it. But we got a solution for this now. Filter's new. I've got some filter media that I'm going to put in behind it where it can get air through it easy enough. Kind of pretty much enough said on the belts, why I'm doing it. I want to find out, are aftermarket belts as good as John Deere? Simple as that. One thing I will say that I don't like about Shope's belts is the fact that when you get the package, which was this one, and pull the belts out, there is a number that corresponds to Shope's numerical system for the belts on the box. However, when you open up said belt, the numbers on the belt do not correspond to anything at Shope. So as you pull these belts out, you have to put them one at a time on the machine to know exactly what belt is what to put it on. Kind of a pain in the butt, and I don't know if I'm going to like this groove top or not. And we're going to find out if these belts are actually any good or not. My decision to do this, it's money out of my pocket, nobody else's. I did not get any kind of discount at Shope or at John Deere for these parts. So it's my money, my test, my idea to do this. So I know when I get done, it's got all new belts on it. And I'm not going to have to worry about breaking a belt. Originally, I had not ordered the chopper drive belt, which is this one here, because the belt appeared to be in very good shape. However, there are many places in it where there's nicks and cuts starting through it. And somewhere there's a nice 1/4 inch deep, 1/4 inch wide cut. There's one that's flat across it. Yes, right there. So this belt, in my mind, is junk and is not going back on the combine or anything. But we have a brand new one from John Deere to put on that I know is the right belt and I know is good. So every belt on the combine, other than what is on the engine, is going to be brand new. Either Shope or Deere. And it may take a few years to find out, but we'll see how long they last. You know, plain, pure, and simple. My decision to do this, nobody else's. My money involved. No discounts, nowhere. It's what I want to do. Something I've wanted to do for a long time. And this has given me that perfect opportunity to do it. You know, like I said, I got my reasons. I want to know for myself that OEM and aftermarket are equal, or one is better than the other. Only way to know, to find out, is to do it this way, half and half, or close to it. So now that I have this belt, I can put it on the combine and get it on, which will allow me to put this belt on, and then it will be these 3 drive belts and the one hanging there that drive the cylinder. And all the belts on this right hand side are all brand new and they're all replaced. Then I'll start on the other side, which is what all the rest of them's for, except the chopper drive. So I think I'm going to end it here, and you can see that they are in fact, you know, clearly John Deere that I put on. No, I was wrong. These 3 are for the lower feeder house drive. I have to correct that. Lower feeder house drive, upper feeder house drive. The center belt on it right now has been replaced not long ago. And it's in really good shape, so I did not replace it. So it'll be all but one on that side. The drive side that's not replaced. And of the 3 belts on the machine to drive the feeder house and the head, it's the easiest to change because it's on the outside. Those 3 and this one go behind those other pulleys. At any rate, guys, let me get at it and might set you up to see how this goes on. So hang on, we'll be right back.